Welcome to this high-stakes collision, a game here late in the season featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, both looking to move up big time. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Utes will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
At the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
He's in the clear. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The receiver grabs it. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Fox. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Utah's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when he met with him this week. Let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Handoff in a single back formation. The gain moves the ball to a 34. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's got a man down the middle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Brown. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field. A little bit more speed and awareness. And it pays off with this big interception.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. Great footwork. A big opening now. You make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Pressure is coming. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Gaines. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pass is intercepted.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Quick throw to the left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. And they're trying to punch it in here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They're going to throw on third and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Parker. And he scores! Touchdown, Utes! And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Look out, room to run here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball over to 36.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A quick throw out left, complete. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Caught in the backfield. It's Butler. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, ASU. Now here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff. No chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The single back takes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Short pass finds the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks an open space. Who's in the clear? They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
To throw, it's Fox. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. Looking for a gap. It's 4. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency in this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
See if he can make something happen with the return. When he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff to the single back. Has the first down and more. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's an out route. The catch made. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. In the red area, it's Gaines. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Sun Devils will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. And the Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Fox. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Utah 14. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Utes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's these offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Looking to throw. It's Fox. Fastball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Looking to chuck it again. Nice grab. It's Hamilton. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On first and 10, looking to throw. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides. Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
This time a completion. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Here's a handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, ASU. This offense really clicking.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Utes offense takes the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. He's back to throw again on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. And the Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Punt over the middle. It's Parker. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So on second down, I'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Utah offense takes the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Utes bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. And the coverage team ends it in and brings him down. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. I'll get a little bit closer to the marker. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks, play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching the ball like this. For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And now the handoff. Running through the tackle. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough yards to move the sticks. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. To the air. It's Fox. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The distance will be from 36 yards away.
He knocks it through with confidence.
And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Utah offense takes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and make it.
Could take it all the way. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Touchdown, Arizona State. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Number 15, sets the kickoff.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Utes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Jet sweep receiver trying to find some room. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Really like the timing of this call by the offense to pull out the jet sweep, and they got some positive yards. Unfortunately, came up a little bit short on the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He could go. He's at the 50. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Here's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Trying to find room. It's Gaines. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, for a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much.
The ball is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
Looking downfield, it's Wilson. That's Carr. It's Pryor. They stop him, but it's a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Pryor.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Utes.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Caught quickly. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Another big play from this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Grab by the receiver. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stop the run. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This quarterback on fire today. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the Utes offense takes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Third down play for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Motion now from the tight end. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Powering through a tackle. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Utah. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. That's caught. It's Robinson. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Now it's second down here. Working clock with the ground game. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Sun Devils will have first and 10 here. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. Extra point try coming now. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Love those positive yards on first and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Lets it fly to the wide end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the wood.